The word on the grapevine is Floyd Mayweather has relinquished his WBC welterweight title to avoid being forced into a mandatory defense against Manny Pacquiao. As we all know, last week, Manny Pacquiao was made the mandatory WBC contender for Floyd's title. And Floyd has come out in several interviews since then and basically said that he is happy to relinquish his WBC belt. So this news should come as no surprise to anyone. Floyd said that he'd rather give up the WBC belt than face Pacquiao because he does not want to do business with Bob Arum. So it is what it is, and you can probably expect this news to be made official in the next day or so. Unless there's some type of U-turn and Floyd decides to take the fight because of whatever's happening behind the scenes with Pacquiao, possibly Pacquiao leaving Arum. I'll do another video on that and explain that in more depth. But unless Pacquiao's willing to leave Arum, then you can expect in the next couple days Floyd to announce that he has relinquished his WBC belt. And even if he does relinquish his belt, I still wouldn't rule out a Pacquiao fight. And again, I'll explain more about that in a follow-up to this video. So how do you feel about this? How do you feel about Floyd giving up his WBC belt? Do you think it's just a business decision? Do you think he just generally hates Bob Arum so much he don't want to see Bob Arum make any type of money? He don't trust Bob Arum. Do you think it's a business decision? Or do you think that Floyd is actually genuinely scared of Manny Pacquiao? Do you think that he sees Pacquiao as such a significant threat that he wants no part of him right now? Is this situation like Lennox Lewis getting a WBC title from Riddick Bowe when Riddick Bowe threw the title in the bin rather than face Lewis? Is it like that? Or is it more like Tim Bradley not facing Amir Khan at 140 pounds because he hadn't sorted out his contractual promotional situation? You know, because I don't believe Bradley was ever scared of Amir Khan. I think he just avoided Khan at the time because he was trying to sort out contracts for a new promotional deal, and he ended up signing with Top Rank and Bob Arum. Not to say that he didn't duck Khan. He did duck Khan, but I personally don't believe he ducked Khan because he feared Khan. He just ducked him because of the promotional situation he was in at the time, and he was trying to sort himself out. He was still with Gary Shaw, I believe. Was it Gary Shaw? Gary Shaw or Goosen he was with? I think it was Gary Shaw. Anyway, whatever promoter he was with, he was trying to, leave that contract. And had he arranged a big fight with Khan, it might have tied him in to a longer contract with that particular promoter that he was trying to get away from. So anyway, let me know how you feel about this situation with Floyd Mayweather trashing and relinquishing his WBC belt in order to face so he doesn't have to face Manny Pacquiao as a mandatory. Do you think it's a sign of fear, or do you think it's all politics? Someone suggested on one of my previous videos I uploaded today that Manny Pacquiao take on God, I can't remember which fighter it was. It's the new, I think it's the new it's one of the guys at 154 anyway. I forget the guy's name. And if he beats this guy, he would be mandatory for Floyd's title at 154. And Floyd is willing, obviously, to give up one belt. Would he be willing to give up two belts to avoid facing Manny Pacquiao or possibly doing business with Bob Arum? Would that be a good move for Pacquiao to go up to 154 and try and force himself to become the mandatory at 154 as well? Would that be a good move by Pacquiao? Let me know in the comment section below about everything I've talked about in this video. This is Hatman. I'm out.